Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Athirah binti AZMI. My Matric Number is 050717. For the subject International Human Rights Law, the code subject is IRB 21103. This is the presentation for the mini assignment. Human Rights Act in the Article 2 protect rights of life. Every human being are being protected their rights of life and can live their life without fear. It means no one can ruin your life, including the government. It also means that the government should take reasonable measures to protect your life by making legislation to protect you and taking action to protect you under situations if your life is at risk. Public officials will always recognize the rights of life, making decisions that may jeopardize you or impact the life expectancy. If a family member dies in a situation involving the state, it could be entitled to inquiry. The right to life also can be seen in the wide perspectives, which is the use of force by the authorities, the medical treatment, and the investigation of the conduct of public entities. The right to life imposes both positive and negative duties on public entities. The right to life places both constructive and negative obligations upon public authorities. Article 2, Paragraph 2, the European Convention on Human Rights states that deprivation of life shall not be regarded as inflicted in contravention of this article. It results from the use of force which is no more than absolutely necessary in defense of any person from unlawful violence, in order to effect a lawful arrest or to prevent the escape of a person lawfully detained in action lawfully taken for the purpose of quelling a riot or insurrection. In the Tennessee versus Garner case of 1985, the court determined that the Tennessee death by use of force. Police used deadly force to kill a fleeing criminal past constitutionally scrutiny. In that case, police responded to a suspected robbery when an officer at the scene saw a young, seemingly unarmed African-American male fleeing the back of the building. The cop yelled at the suspect to stop in an attempt to avoid his escape, and when he refused to do so, he shot him in the back of the head as he jumped over a fence. The shot was fatal. The victim's family filed a civil suit under Section 1983 for the alleged violation of the deceased's constitutional rights. Both the Federal District and Circuit Court held that the officer had acted in good faith on the use of force law by Tennessee, which specified that after notification of the intention to arrest the defendant, either fleeing or physically resisting, the officer may use all the means necessary to carry out the arrest. The Supreme Court overturned 6-3 ruling written by Justice White and ruled that the use of deadly force had breached the rights of life of that person, and this is need to be upheld to justice. Protection of human rights is a vital safeguard to ensure that people in the face of oppression can get recourse and redress. A diverse and autonomous Commission on Human Rights will play a part in that process. It is important to encourage current Human Rights Commission to play an active and central role in upholding human rights. The international community must also help and enable human rights commissioners to expand the limits of their jurisdiction and to withstand the unavoidable opposition of other government agencies. Thank you. That's all from me.